Okay guys, here's our rendering for the computer. I was hoping to have this to you a couple days ago, but this computer system glitched and I lost everything that I had to restart. So this is to size and scale as I took the measurements last week, and we were a little unsure. Deidre and I were just somewhat guessing about where this pantry would start, and it's from the side of this to the corner. I think it was that floor to ceiling cabinet. So this space is, I think, 101 3/8 of an inch here to fill this in. And then this is my little attempt at your pantry. I think this is the shape you were thinking for this space here, and then our columns. So I just going off what I understood with Deidre, lining up these columns with this wall here, and then these are 1 foot by 1 foot, these columns. So first thing, obviously our fridge cabinet with the fridge leg being this column that comes down on the side here to give it an enclosed refrigerator look, and then this fridge leg runs all the way down to the floor here to give it a built-in look, and there's another piece on that side just to balance it out. The cabinet above that comes out all the way. This is 25.5 inches deep, so the countertop dies into the side of this to give it a clean look. Our upper cabinets that just terminate in the corner, and there is room if you wanted to do a return there. And we only have 24 inches from the right side of this 5-foot window to the corners, which what we wanted, which is fine. And then this window is the same here, 48 inches between the window. Our farm sink, so there would be a frame on the front of the farm sink, just a little limitation with the cabinet program, and then just a couple shorter doors to go underneath of that. Our Lazy Susan's in the corner here, so these two doors are bound together. I'd actually have this open up the other way, put the handle on this side, so this door and this door are attached and open up, and that hinge opens up about 170 degrees to lay flat along this side to give you a bunch of room to get in the back. Our drawer stack here to the right of the Lazy Susan cabinet. The trash rollout is in that green catalog, the Bloom trash rollout. There's two 50-quart cans in there, and this is a full extension soft close system. A drawer above that, of course our dishwasher to the right, and then we can do whatever here as far as flipping this around. I put a door down here just to break it up a little bit, same width as this, and then we have a massive amount of storage. So this bottom drawer, and this goes for all the drawers, the face of that's 13 tall, and then you have about 11.25 inches on the inside of height. And then this drawer front, the middle drawer front's 11.25, and then the top drawer 6 3/16. Another bank of cabinets here, and I sized this a bit. So the size of these doors is similar to the size of these, just to balance it off and make it look nice. No crown molding, but we have soffit that is scribed to the ceiling. So there's a piece of trim about 2 inches tall that will sit right on top of the doors and be scribed to the ceiling, which looks really clean. Again, this is the Euro style cabinetry. So the side of this is an applied panel. It'll have the same look as the front. And our big island here. Our range, tray divider for cookie sheets, drawer storage, more large drawer storage, another Lazy Susan in this corner, drawer storage, this drawer stack are the same. And then again, I just put this in here to break it up a bit. And when I took measurements, there seems to be a little discrepancy here, because when Deidre and I were talking, we thought we would have about 54 inches in between here, and right now we have about 3 feet. And then I got from this wall to the outside 163 inches. And then taking our 11-foot by 8-foot island and keeping it in line with this, our opening is not as wide as we had anticipated. So we'll have to visit that again, or possibly that's just what it is, and we need to shorten this a bit, which is doable. But we do have about 42 inches here in between these two. And then the back of this is all panelized. Same style as the fronts. Panels across the back with our overhang, and then I put steel supports in the countertop so you don't have to have any corbels underneath. It's just a clean overhang like you see here, no corbels. And if I can find it quick here, I'll show a example of the style of kitchens that we do, what they look like. As I was talking to Deidre, two big styles, the face frame and then the frameless. So this is a frameless style, so your style would be the same. This is a shaker style kitchen. Your doors are really close to this, but we have a nice tight 1/8 inch reveal in between everything, which gives it a nice clean look. 1/8 inch gaps in between the doors, and it has a really clean built-in look. Everything's on the same plane, and then these panels are built a little bit oversized and then scribed to follow the contour of the wall, so there aren't any little tiny scribe pieces on there. But this is the applied panel on the side where it matches the fronts. And then with these columns, there are a couple ways to do this. And then with these countertops coming up next to the column, the way I typically do this is these corners are mitered. So I am pretty confident that I am going to be one of the more expensive quotes, but the difference is in the fit and finish and the time we take on finishing. So this is a sketch I did of the post. If we're looking straight down from the top, our rough frame post in the center, and then the outside is wrapped in the maple material, what we're planning on using just for right now anyway. And then these are mitered. So we build this up and put it all together at the shop, ease these corners, give them a 1/16 radius, and spray it all at the shop, but we leave one piece loose that's not glued together, and then slip this column over the post, and then put the last side on and just use wire pin nails to attach it and glue it together. And that gives it a built-in, really clean look, as opposed to putting a corner cap like this, which works, but it's not nearly as clean and doesn't look as nice. And if you were going to put this post on the corners of the granite where the granite's going to butt into it, you're going to have an issue with that granite and this corner cap, where that's going to have to be notched out, as opposed to if it's mitered, it can just butt clean to it, if that makes sense. So there's just a lot of detail in the work we do, and I mean, we take it down to some of these little areas to make it look really clean and nice. But this is the layout we have so far. Let me know what you think. If you want to resize, change, flip things around. One thing that I did not talk to you about was the microwave. I'm assuming that we would put it in a lower cabinet, maybe right here. I saw on the specs or the appliance sheets that you gave me, everything was there, but we didn't talk about the microwave. It could go in one of these upper cabinets, or even put it right here. Those microwaves are 16 deep, so it could go here. Just leave this, build that in, or leave this open and do a shelf in there for that microwave to sit in there if you wanted to do that. So let me know what you think, and we can adjust it and push it around a little bit to make it right. Thank you.